Greetings, and thank you for joining me for episode 2 of I Speak Dog. This one's a tough one, folks. This one's a tough one for humans. I called the show today Thunder and Fireworks. Living here in Michigan, it's around the 4th of July. We're at the end of June here, approaching the 4th of July. You're hearing fireworks going off everywhere, and it's also the season for storms. So let me guess what 95% of your dogs did during the storm, if you live around here in Michigan or if there's fireworks going off. I'll bet you they hop in your lap, or they try to hide, or they shake, or they definitely start acting unstably. What is usually people's first reaction to this is to, oh, baby, it's okay, don't worry, oh, don't be scared, baby, and pet the dog. And I can't stress enough how this is the exact opposite of what you should be doing. Humans with their darn empathy, we automatically want to, try to almost comfort the dog. And I can't stress enough how you should be doing the exact opposite. Humans tend to want to humanize dogs. And again, too, you're the pack leader. You want a stable dog. You have to behave like a pack leader. Your dog is not human. Your dog is a dog. Okay? I guess my point is, in the wild, if there were a pack of dogs and a dog brought that sort of instability into the pack, nature's a cruel thing sometimes. The dog would be attacked by the rest of the pack. The dogs want a stable pack environment. And, when a dog brings instability into the pack won't accept it. And like I said, unfortunately, nature is a cruel thing. The dogs will attack the other dog for acting this way. I'm certainly not in any way, shape, or form suggesting attacking your dog, okay? But coddling the dog is the exact opposite. You're not helping your dog at all. As a matter of fact, you're hurting the dog by doing this. You're letting the dog, you're in a sense praising him for his behavior and letting him know that, you should be scared, and, good dog, you're scared, and that really is how the dog's seeing it, that my owner is saying, this is okay, my owner approves of this. And like I said, certainly you don't want to attack your dog. The way I handle it, when we got Riley, we adopted him at about 3 years old. Riley is my orange, I guess you'd call it, the orange ear guy. He's the big one too. And like I said, when we first got him and there were fireworks or thunderstorms, this dog would, he'd try to hide behind the couch, and he's a 70-pound dog. He doesn't fit back there. He'd try to get under a table he couldn't fit under. I mean, to the point where it was like, come on. And again, too, since I've had him, you wouldn't believe the difference in him now. I mean, he still gets scared. I don't have 24/7 to work with my dogs. I do have to go make money like everybody else. But the best way to handle this, I don't look at it, when I hear fireworks outside, I don't look at that as a negative. Oh my God, Riley's going to get scared. What am I going to do? I look at it as a positive. This is a chance for me to help Riley. And I know in my first episode, about dog walking, I said try not to be too excited when you go for a walk to keep your dog, keep your dog calm on walks. But this might be one case you might want to actually even try a little excitement. Come on, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk when you're hearing the fireworks outside. And if you happen to walk out with your dog and the dog stops or protests, let him do his thing, but let him know that you're not stopping. You're still going to keep walking. When it stops, you keep walking, keep walking. And the most important thing again, is, as humans, you have to stay calm. If you're the type of person that hears a loud clap of thunder or a firework outside, you jump, the dog, of course, is going to feed off your behavior. So, I mean, it's important, even if you are scared of this stuff, that you stay completely calm. Calm is so much the key to handling your dog. Again, people say, why do your dogs behave so well? Well, it's calm around my house. My wife and I have been together almost 20 years, and we've never been in a fight. The kids are grown. They moved out. There's no little kids running around being hyper. I mean, it's a calm atmosphere at my house. And I take Riley every time I hear fireworks, because I always walk my dogs at night. I usually don't get off work till 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, or I don't get home till 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So usually then I eat some dinner and I take my dogs for a walk 10, 11 o'clock at night. And usually that's when you're hearing the fireworks. And like I said, I use this as an opportunity. I think, great, I hear fireworks. I'm going to help my dog right now. I'm going to help him get over this fear. And you should see the difference in him now. He still is afraid. I'm not going to lie and say he's absolutely not afraid anymore. But when I say let's go for a walk, he's like, okay, let's go. And he might stay a little more behind me and a little more, reserved on the walk. But he doesn't freak out anymore. He doesn't throw tantrums or protest to us walking because of the fireworks. He walks along and he follows me and he goes for the walks. And this is helping the dog so much more than, you don't want your dog in a panic state. That's not good for humans, and it's not good for dogs to be panicky. Stay calm and keep walking. Humans, again, like I said, with the empathy, humans say, oh, my dog's my baby. And in a sense, you're right. Let me elaborate a little bit. Essentially, what you have in a dog is a wolf that is eternally a puppy. The difference between the gray wolf and the dog, the DNA difference is 0.21 I think, difference in DNA. So essentially, your dog, whether it's a Chihuahua or a Great Dane, shares almost virtually the identical DNA makeup as a gray wolf. Now, the difference is the gray wolf has a brain up to 30% larger, and a lot of behavioral scientists say that a dog never matures much beyond the point of a 30 to 45-day-old gray wolf puppy. And that's what you have, essentially, is a wolf puppy. All the behavior, all the things that humans find so endearing about dogs is the baby puppy behavior. The wiggling butt, you won't see an adult wolf wiggling his butt with excitement. Barking, for one. Adult wolves don't bark, they howl. Wolf puppies bark. I'm trying to think. Throwing a ball, having a dog go chase a ball. Throw a ball for a full-grown wolf, and he's going to look at you like, I guess you didn't want that, huh? You threw it. and that's why wolves are virtually untrainable. And I know someone out there is going to say, no, there's this guy in Russia and he's got a pack of wolves. Believe me, he is playing with fire. He really is. I mean, what's their names? Siegfried and Roy had their, what do they have, the tigers too, right? That were, the white tigers. Oh, we trust them, they're our babies. You know what happened there. A wolf, a mature male wolf, it's in their DNA makeup to challenge the pack leader. They want to be the pack leader. That's why wolves are untrainable, because wolves are much more clever than dogs. A dog, like I said, and a dog is not a stupid animal. A dog is, of course, an extremely intelligent animal. But like I said, what you have in a dog is essentially an eternal wolf puppy. And that's why a dog will submit to you and allow you to be the pack leader without challenging that authority. So, like I said, all the things that humans find endearing about dogs is basically baby behavior. And that's why it's so tough for humans to separate themselves and remember that when you're dealing with a dog, you're not dealing with a baby. You're basically dealing with a wolf puppy. And again, a wolf mother would not tolerate instability like that from one of the puppies. A pack of dogs is not going to tolerate instability being brought into the pack, and you can't either. Coddling your dog is the wrong thing to do. It truly is. Again, in going back to my first episode, you have to walk your dog every day. If your dog's hyper on walks, the reason why, I guess a good analogy would be the kid that lives down the street from Disneyland isn't going to be excited about going to Disneyland as the kid who goes there sporadically once every 5 years or going for the first time in his life. So if you walk your dog sporadically, it's going to be more excited about this activity, where a dog that walks every day, it becomes a routine. My dogs get excited when it's dog walking time. They love going for walks. But again, too, they know it's part of the routine, so they're a little bit calmer on the walks than most people's dogs. So again, too, I can't stress enough, when you hear fireworks outside, use that as an opportunity to help your dogs, not as an opportunity to freak out because you know your dog's going to freak out. And again, too, you cannot coddle your dog in this situation. Like I said, don't attack your dog. You're not a dog. But dogs are way more likely to follow a calm pack leader. What I like to do is I'll get up and go, I'm going to throw those dishes in the dishwasher, those couple dishes in the sink. And when my dog tries to get next to me and shake and scared, like I said, I'll get up, I'll throw some dishes in the dishwasher. I'm a musician, that's what I do for a living. And maybe I'll get up and practice for a while. I'll go do something else though besides acknowledge, and especially not acknowledge, but praise my dog for this unstable behavior. It's the wrong thing to do. It really is. And by doing this, coddling your dog, you might, as a human, you feel like you're helping your dog and you're soothing and comforting your dog. You're not. You're hurting the dog and telling him it's okay to be scared. So like I said, when your dog behaves like this, get up, do a different activity calmly. And like I said, if you're the type of person that freaks out when you hear fireworks and thunder, do your best to try to stay calm. You really have to. Let the dog know that it's okay. He's not going to be hurt. That's one thing great about my little pack is Josie, my black and white one, the girl. She is not at all afraid of fireworks. She sees a firework, she wants to chase it and get it. She wants to go after it. I always tell people if a rhinoceros was walking down the street, Josie would want to go after it. So Riley, when we go on our walks, Josie actually helps me, and I let her misbehave a little bit, and I let her when she sees a firework, not out of hand, but I'll let her, maybe try to go for the firework a little bit, so Riley can see that it's nothing to be afraid of. Coddling your dog is the wrong way to handle this.
Now, as you can see, you can hear the fireworks. They're way in the background there. There's a couple big ones. I don't know if you could pick those up or not on my telephone, but I'm letting Josie walk ahead a little bit. You can see she's almost in hunting mode because that's kind of how she gets. Like I said, she wants to get the fireworks, and I'm going to let her do this just a little bit. Come on, Josie. Be good, though. You can see the leash is still loose, though. She doesn't really pull. Come on, Josie. Riley's right here, walking next to me. So he's by my side. You can see him. And as you can see, Josie still knows her limits. So you can see she's got a very loose leash here. But I let her, go ahead a little bit. And almost be in hunting mode a little bit because that's how she gets when she hears the fireworks. And again, you can see Riley is staying behind me here, but they're going off in the background. And he's walking along. He's not protesting the walk. He's a good boy. He's doing really good tonight. There's some big ones going off. I can hear some big ones. They sound like they're a couple miles off, but he hears them.
Like I said, humans with our darn empathy, but your dog is not human. It's a dog. And like I said, essentially what you have is a wolf puppy. And you have to treat it as such. You're helping your dog by not acknowledging this behavior and staying calm. I know it's a tough one for humans. Do your best. Don't bail on me. It takes a little bit of work sometimes to get your dog to behave the way you want it to. But like I said, the results are priceless, and it's really worth it. And it's worth it for your dog. A stable dog is a much more happy, healthy dog. Okay? Thanks for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever other social medias out there I may not know about. Share it with your friends who own dogs. They might find some of this information helpful. I hope it is. Also, I have a few friends I've talked to recently about having them with their dogs on the show. If you have a dog, again, I live on the Livonia-Westland border in Michigan. If you're from this area, you know where that's at. Feel free to contact me. I'm not looking to get paid to do this. I'd just love to come over and help you with your dog and have you on the show. If it sounds like something you might be interested in, and you're from this area, please let me know. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in about a week. Okay? Thanks. Don't coddle your dog during storms or fireworks, and walk your dog every day. Okay? We'll see you next week. Thanks.